Okay, so after a little bit more consideration, we're learning that the strength of running the sway bar anti-roll bar off of this is putting too much side load on something that should be able to go free form in a back and forth location, and these are very small by comparison. So I actually do have a very flat surface here, and I have an 1.5 inch bar, traction bar from the Civic, that is exactly the diameter of what I would need. So the 1.5 inch bar sits right here. Okay, it's butted up against this region here, and there's nothing that's in the way as far as drain or anything like that. So this could be butted as close as we need to be in this region. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to have these flat pieces right here. The mounting is going to be off of these using tabs to the bushing assembly, which will locate the height and the backward location for the anti-roll bar. The center to center of the frame, so what's going to happen is we're going to have about maybe 8.25 or 9 inches of arm distance from the bar that goes right here behind the axle, going forward, and then the link goes up to the frame. This is going to be ripped down a little bit, and a plate, maybe a 3/16 thick plate, will go right here. I'll go underneath the car. Show you guys. So now imagine you're looking at where the arm is. Okay, this arm is going to come out like this and be able to articulate. That's going to run right to the frame rail. We're going to grind this part off right here and put an ear, a very short ear, that will give us a drop link with a good straight angle down, right? Because we're going to aim for closer to the indented portion of this right here. Not quite so low, but it's hard to get an angle of it, so it's probably about there. And that's going to have a drop link going down to the arm right here. And then the idea being that because this is now between these two dimensions, not too high, not too low, is at ride height, we're trying to get a flat region right here. And then as we let the suspension droop, we're going to have the arm go down. So this will go up. This has to be able to clear. So it has to be low enough between this point here. You guys can kind of see. It's just like that. Okay. So the center to center for the for the frame to frame is 30.5, and I'll be able to put the mounting tabs further outboard of that on either side, build them off. There's a nice large flat region, get some heat into it, paint this afterwards. But yeah, that'll be a very simple anti-roll bar setup that gives me no problems with ground clearance, because now it's up here, so it's still not even the lowest portion of the car. And it gives me good articulation angle from here. So now if I'm looking at this angle and I follow my hand, it's going to be somewhere right about here, giving me probably enough room to not hit anything. We'll see. This clearance right here might be tight. So that will be the hardest decision to mount for making it flat at ride height. It might have to be a little bit down or up just a little bit differently. So there we go. Thank you to everyone who's helped. You know who you are. I need to rethink about how strong these are. And if you had heard the phone calls and the emails exchanged for all these anti-roll bar companies, it's hilarious. And they've been amazing help. It's been a good learning experience, and I think keeping it simple and getting something off the shelf is the way to go here. All right, y'all. Catch you in the next one.